No, but maybe soggy biscuits. Let's take a look at the southeast. We do have some winter weather advisories up. So as you look at your forecast today, you see it and you're wondering what's coming your way. It doesn't include Asheville, but it does include Boone in North Carolina, Hazard, Kentucky, London, Kentucky, Jackson, Kentucky, all in it. So here's the front. This is the same one Jim was just talking about. We're going to track that and the temperature is dropping off behind it. I fast forwarded through that pretty quick, but I want to show you how the cold air was coming in actually pretty fast behind this front, and temperatures are going to drop off pretty significantly. So you watch it start as rain, and especially Kentucky, watch it start as rain, but then we'll change over to some snow. So there is a chance that we get a coating of snow in eastern Kentucky. Certainly with elevation, you have that chance into western Virginia. West Virginia will get some accumulation there, and perhaps down into North Carolina, East Tennessee as well. Knoxville, will we get a lot? Probably not, but you certainly could get a coating. And, in the South Cantory, we know that even a light coating anywhere is a big deal. So I need to at least mention the chance. You can't even move your arms. All right, so let's take a look at travel today. If you're going to squeeze into an airplane and get all your stuff on board, will you have any delays? We do have some issues out there. Keep an eye on the wind in the northeast. It's going to get windy when this cold front comes in later today, and so that's going to create some air travel delays. It's more rain than snow at some other big cities, so I think that's not going to cause any major issues. Pittsburgh for us, a mix of rain and snow, but I don't think you'll have delays. It's just there's not enough in the forecast. Nashville rain, Seattle another day with rain. That could create some weather delays. Jim. Then we'll look ahead to the weekend system, too, where it's going to be colder. But I'm watching this tower cam. I'm watching the traffic this morning in Hartford. What do you think these guys over here on the right, they're probably cheating, right? They're probably driving along, and then they're going to cut in at the very end. I bet they're not making the right turn.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Could be right.
That's how it works. All right, let's go ahead and look at your forecast here. This next system is not going to cheat you out of anything here. It's going to be much more widespread. The system Jim and Steph were just talking about doesn't have as much moisture, but by the weekend, I think we're going to see a return to more, so there'll be a more widespread precip. We'll be looking at snowfall out there across the Great Lakes. That rain-snow line that we'll have to watch, places like Cincinnati, we could actually go back and forth with precip types. And so we are going to see a widespread 1 to 3 inch kind of snowfall right through the Great Lakes into the Ohio Valley, into the Northeast, which is also a complicated forecast, by the way, because where the coastal system sets up, right now the forecast is very mild for the eastern seaboard, but then snow inland in the interior here in the Northeast on Sunday. Steph Stadium. All right, coming up at 8:40 a.m. Eastern here on AMHQ, we're going to talk about the design of this year's Super Bowl venue and how the outdoors were brought indoors at US Bank Stadium. Let's talk about the cold, though. So if you're in town, look, you're going to have to deal with it in some way, shape, or form. You can't avoid it. Temperatures are going to be going below average. It's already begun as that cold air surges in, and temperatures really been dropping off very quickly. We're going to watch this cold air on the move. Right now, the high temperature is only going to 6, so we're struggling to move from where we are right now here in Minneapolis. We're, I think, at about 2 at the moment. So we watch temperatures continue to be below average today, and then looking ahead through the weekend, our temperatures, warm up tinge, but not much, and then get colder again as we get into Super Bowl Sunday. So another round of cold coming on in. The core of the cold still up in Canada, but we'll get pieces of it down here into the upper Midwest and especially up into Minnesota. And of course, we'll feel it on Groundhog Day tomorrow morning. All right, Steph.
All right. So